This week on Inflatable Movie Reviews,
Sanctum.
Dad, the cave is flooding!
You think?
When whining pretty boy Josh rejoins his father's crew of cave explorers, it isn't long before Sanctum's repetitive nature is revealed.
I'll see you on the other side.
Could have picked a better choice of words.
Just like the peripheral players in any teen slasher flick, when a character in Sanctum says they'll be right back, you can almost be sure they won't.
shot in the caves of Papua New Guinea, this film will have an appeal for anyone who has a taste for adventure. I wanted to throw on a headlamp and dive in with those guys. Despite the polished photography of the subterranean caverns, the film fails to develop any connection with the audience.
I felt the movie was not only hard on the eyes, but emotionally draining. Even though I didn't care about any of the characters, these actors really know how to sell a wrenching death scene.
Yeah, and director Alistair Grierson knows how to milk it. This film stars Mr. Fantastic, and a bunch of other actors you may or may not recognize. The performances were surprisingly good.
I can't do this. I'm not a diver.
You can do this because you have to do this.
The performances were good enough to suggest that the characters might have depth. Unfortunately, the only depth to be found was in the caves themselves. This was basically James Cameron's The Abyss without aliens. And do you know what the best part of The Abyss was?
What?
The aliens.
Jonathan, obviously you've never been caving.
Well, I mean, this movie did make me want to go skiing.
Speaking of James Cameron, I can see his hippie tree-hugging hands in this film. He manages to inject his spiritual mysticism mumbo-jumbo.
And let's not forget that the film was shot on King of the World's James Cameron's magical 3D camera systems. I've seen movies shot in 2D do more to utilize perspective.
I give Sanctum 2.5 out of 5 upside-down cruise ships.
And I give Sanctum 2 out of 5 towering infernos.
Check the Facebook page at facebook.com/inflatablereviews for more movie-related content. I'm Luke
And I'm Jonathan.
with Inflatable Movie Reviews.